Brendan, I think one of the obvious questions that cyclists, novel cyclists and older cyclists like me often ask is, listen, is there a proper way to change a puncture?
There is. There's an easy way of doing it without nipping the tube.
Could you show me that?
I will. I'll show you here. So this is a mountain bike. It'll be identical for road bikes or hybrids or mountain bikes or whatever.
Same process.
It's the same sort of process, you know. So say you get a puncture and it's flat. So basically that's it there, all the air's out of it. So you squeeze the tyre in right round like that with your fingers. What that does is that lowers the tyre down into the lower part of the rim, which leaves it, you know, looser, get off. So basically, you get your tyre levers. So the way I would do it is 3 spokes away from the valve.
To the right, to the right of the valve?
Always to the right,
3 spokes to the right of the valve,
And start biting with your tyre levers. And then just pull the tyre off.
You're keeping one tyre lever in and you're working with the other one?
So what that'll do is that'll hold that in place there for you until you get that off. So that's your tyre. You'll start taking it off like that there, right round halfway. Pull the tube out. And then you just pull your tyre back at the head of the valve and lift that out. So that's the way I would do it there. Basically then what you would do is search your tyre before you put in the new tube and just go around the tyre very slowly in case there's glasses. It'll not slice you in the finger or a nail or whatever. So that one there is all clear.
Good.
If there is a thorn or whatever, just get something like the tyre lever and poke the thorn out. So you're coming along.
Now what if that left a wee hole?
If it left a wee hole, it'll not.
I'm thinking more in the road bike here. See that there's a big thorn or nail and left a bit of a hole.
If there was a wee bit of a hole, it'll not do no harm. But if say it's a nail hole, you could actually turn the tyre inside out and put a wee patch. You know, from your repair kit. We do a self-adhesive one that you don't have to start gluing and waiting on the glue to dry. You just self-adhesive on.
Give that, what, 10 seconds? Or
10 seconds, put it in, and that's it.
Over the spot where the hole is?
Where the hole is,
Gotcha.
So, that's
and
it.
you put that, just to be clear, you put that on the inside of the tyre? And
on the inside of the tyre.
Where the spot is,
Don't worry about fixing the puncture in the tube. Take the new tube out of the back pocket because you're standing at the roadside, you don't want to wait on a puncture, so you can fix the puncture on the old tube when you go home.
So, the point being, you need a spare tube, obviously.
You need a spare tube to carry a spare tube. So, you just come here, the new tube like that, there's the valve hole, put that in there, and pull the tyre out over it. So then you start tucking in the tube right round. And usually if you take a tube out of your back pocket, Kieran, it'll be flat packed. I'd always advise to put a couple of, just a few wee pumps of air just around it. It's easier to put in and it'll not nip. So I would start now, there's the tube all fitted in right now.
I can see that,
So start again from about 3 spokes away.
To the right, I'm saying to the right.
To the right. Start pulling the tyre on with your hands. Right now like that. So that's the tube all tucked in there. And then you're sort of 3 spokes each side away from the valve.
I see that now.
So I would just start pulling that on there like that. Now if you do find the last stage, Kieran, very tight here to get on, squeeze this again in, which allows it into the lower part of the rim. And when you do that there, it'll just nearly pop on with one hand. So most people puts the tyre on with levers, and when you're going in the ways, you'll nip the tube. Where the other way, when you're taking the tyre off, you're pulling the weight in the tube. So there's that fitted in.
So there's no need in theory, you should have no need for levers putting the tyre back
No,
on.
never use levers putting the tyre back on.
Sure.
Because 99% of the time you're going to
nip
nip
it.
it.
Okay.
So there's the tyre on.
Yeah.
If you blew that tyre up now, there's going to be a bulge here.
Right.
Because the tyre's sitting up on the neck of the tube.
Yeah.
So what you do is let all the air out, shove this up inside, and you can see the tyre
Moving down.
each side.
That's a good point.
And then you pull that back down again. And then you put on the rim washer.
And do you go and like squeeze her all around it, make sure all the air's out of her? Or?
All out of it, yeah.
All out of it,
yeah. And the reason why you do that is at the start, to squeeze all the air out of it, you're letting the tyre go into the lower channel of the rim.
Okay.
Which will leave it's in the lower part right round.
Yeah.
And it leaves it loose here just to pop on.
Good stuff. Okay.
So
And you pump her up and then away you go.
just as it now, put her up and away you go.
Good stuff. Okay.
That's
So that's a fantastic demo. Thank you. Didn't know about the 3 from the right. Didn't
Yeah.
know that. And then all about that you never use a lever, pull her back on.
Putting it back on, and you
Okay.
always finish pulling the tyre on the valve side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I always finish
Yeah.
the valve. Okay.
Yeah.
Brendan, great. Thank you very much. Thank
No
you.
bother.